Hey, it's Eric with HoosierCycles. I got the Huffy back in the stand here. If you remember, I built this off just the frame, and I had an Electra that had a Nexus 3-speed hub on it. So what I'm going to do is repair or fix this fender in the back that's sticking up in the air. It looks bad, and I want to change the color of the handlebars. And I want to take the original rack that came with it. I do want to put this back on. I just got to clean it up and then clear it. But in order to put it on there with this fender, I'm going to have to at least modify a strut. I do have the original rear fender for this bike, and I don't want to run this one that covers it all the way back here. I'd rather have this flared out one. But I do want to grab that bracket off there. I'm going to have to take that off, and then I'll use a donor strut. I'm probably going to have to modify this a little bit. This one's pretty long compared to the factory one. The mounting points are pretty high up here, so probably going to look better if I modify this a little bit and get this to set level. So that's what I'm going to do with this Huffy. I'm going to clean it up, get it what it should look like, or where I'd like it to be. And then clean these bars up too, and paint them white to match the fork. I think one of these subscribers suggested a white on white. So fork and handlebars matching, which I agree. Never knew that, never thought of that in the past. But with this white look here, I think it'll blend in a little bit better. It won't look as bad. Okay, so that's what I got on the agenda, and see how much I get accomplished. Well, I got the Huffy changed its look a little bit. I got the rack on. This is the original rack on here. I did have to modify the strut a little bit. Well, actually, I didn't modify the strut. I had to modify the bracket. I just took it off the fender, which I had intentions to do so. But in that other original fender, or not the original, the one I had on before, the white one, it was flared. Just was not going to work on this. Just do this bracket, this factory bracket right there, and it wouldn't let that fender lay right. So I just went ahead and pulled that fender off that yellow tandem I got yesterday, and then got a bracket. I've got it mocked up right now. So this is just going to be a half fender up underneath, so it's got some type of fender, kind of carry the same theme. And then I did away with the white one that I had off that Electra and just went with this Dyno one. I'll paint it white. I did get a stem that fit, not that BMX style one I had on here before. So this came off of one of the road bikes I picked up. It's aluminum, and it's got a 1-inch this quill stem here, so I'm going to use that. I haven't got any bars that I like. I was going to build a pair. I took the red ones off just because it needed an open, clamp. So this I've kind of mocked up so far. Kind of dig it. Once I paint the fenders, clear the rack, and then I've got to do something down here to mount those. But that's what I've got so far, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I still want to do something bars, but I might just like those. They got a nice pull back on them. Alright, so I got the fender on. The rear fender and the rear rack. Swapped out the bars. Got a little bit of rain this morning. It rides really nice with the bars. I kind of like these a lot better than what I had on there. And it fits. Got that from one of the, I forgot who had that online. The little spoon there. I used that for the brake strap. So, fixed it up a little bit, changed it around. I think it appealed to more people this way. So the Huffy Mainliner, I think maybe that's what it is, a Mainliner. That's what I think one of the subscribers had told me. And we got the rack on. I think it looks pretty tough right now. Happy with it. Another one rescued. Maybe this will go out into the general population. Alright, thanks for watching Hoosier Cycles. This is Eric. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're not, try to subscribe and take a look at some of my other builds and bikes. Talk to you later.